Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's Salesforce tutorial, we are going to learn to understand one of the most important beginner topic in Salesforce. That is, who is the Salesforce admin, who is the Salesforce user, who is the developer, and what are their responsibilities. Then how the user and developer and admins architect and role hierarchy are works. So if you are planning to learn Salesforce or start your Salesforce career, this video is very important because many beginners get confused between these rows. So watch this tutorial completely because I will explain everything in simple steps. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So first we need to understand what is Salesforce. Before understanding roles, let's quickly understand Salesforce. Salesforce is a cloud-based CRM platform used by companies to manage their leads, customers, sales, service, marketing, and business process. So different people works on Salesforce in different roles. The main roles are Salesforce is like users, admins, and developers. I will go with one PPT presentation, then it will more easier to understand. So in this video, I will cover what is the actual difference between admin, user, and developer roles. So three rows, one platform, all these three rows actually becomes one architect. We go with admin, user, developer. Admin is the manager. Means, for example, consider a building. In that building, customization, rooms, keys, rules, and all the things are made by the manager only. So admin can configure the Salesforce without any code. Then what is the user? User is the resident. Means who can leave that home and work inside. Then who is the developer? Developer we can say like the architect builds the new things and custom machinery with code when configure is not enough. Sometimes configure is not enough. In that time, developer architect comes in. He will build the things custom machinery with code. So developer is real architect. So we will go with one by one, like the admin, also call it as the Salesforce administrator. So he will manage the user and access. So what Salesforce admins actually do? Admins performs tasks like creating users and give their passwords, resetting their passwords, creating objects, creating fields, managing securities, creating reports, building flows, approval process, page layout, and some validations rows. So these all the things are only handled by the admin. This admin, we can say any real-time example. Suppose many companies want mobile number should be mandatory while creating leads. So admin can configure mobile number as mandatory or required field. So you can also check validation rules before data saving and that mobile number should be visible in page layout. That all the things are only configured by the admin. He just customize or arrange the things without writing as any single line of code. Then admin skills. Important Salesforce admin skills are Salesforce setup knowledge, security management, automation tools, flows builder, report and dashboards. Then we need to go with who is Salesforce user. A Salesforce user is a person who uses Salesforce for daily business activities. User usually not configure Salesforce because he is a user only. He is not configure anything. He didn't customize. He didn't implement. He just use the product. Usually, users do not configure Salesforce, they simply use the system provided by the admin and developers. Examples of Salesforce users like sales executive, customer support agents, HR teams, marketing employees, managers. These all the persons are we can easily call it as users in Salesforce. Then what user can do in Salesforce? He can typically user activities include creating lists, updating accounts, managing opportunities, creating cases, weaving reports, updating the customer information to their manager. These are all the things user do. Then what are the limitations of this user? User cannot create objects, cannot modify setup, cannot write code, cannot configure automations. Their access is depends on permissions that given by the admin only. So then we need to understand the architect of Salesforce, that is the developer. So a Salesforce developer is a person who customizes Salesforce using programming. So they customize based on the user requirement or the business requirement. Sometimes in Salesforce, when admin tools are not enough, developer writes the code. They will implement new things that is related to business requirement. Then what are the things Salesforce developer can do? Developer works on Apex classes, triggers, Lightning Web Components, Visual Force pages, integrations, APIs, complex automations, customized business logics. This all the things are only implemented or developed by only the developer. So then for the developer, real-time examples are suppose sometimes company wants like when opportunity closes automatically generated invoice PDF and send email to customer. For example, on opportunity is closed one, then business requirement automatically generate one invoice PDF that should be sent to customer. In that time, the basic admin configuration is not enough. So in that time, this requires Apex coding, API integration, custom UI. So developer handle these requirements. Then what are the developer skills? Important developer skills are Apex programming, JavaScript, Lightning Web Components, SOQL, APIs, integration, debugging, visual forces. Then how they work together. So let's understand company workflow. So users are use Salesforce daily. Admin can support user to configure the system. Developers build the advanced custom features. In real-time company scenario, we can say like suppose company wants automatic approval process for discount requests. So in that time, what actually user do? Submit discount request. So admin can create approval process using flow or approval process. Developer add custom logic if business requirement becomes complex. So today we learn what is Salesforce user, what is Salesforce admin, what is Salesforce developer, and responsible of each roles, real-time examples. So that's for today tutorial. I hope now you clearly understand the difference between these roles. So if you found this video is helpful, please subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.